So it starts off here. Just gonna turn the volume down a bit. Starts off with this kind of just little thing showing you the estates. And this granny you're about to see is in a comedy called How Not to Live Your Life, and she's extremely funny in it. She wasn't so funny in Doctor Who, but obviously because How Not to Live Your Life is a 15 comedy, you know, with swearing, etc, etc. Now we meet George here, and George's mum. And George is scared of pretty much everything, and what he's scared of gets thrown in the cupboard. And his mum has to turn the lights on and off 5 times for some unapparent reason. And then he does this. This bit is quite cool bit. The Doctor gets the message in a minute.
How is he? He's in bed at least.
Yeah, he's just pretty much scared of everything. This is why this scene's slightly long.
He's got us. He needs a doctor.
And the Doctor is who he's gonna get. I like this. The message goes to the Doctor's psychic paper, which is pretty cool.
Please save me from the monsters. Haven't done this in a while. Done what? What are you doing?
As you can see, Rory and Amy are enjoying a nice little cup of tea. And this is after the opening titles. They've landed here. And as you'll be able to know now, the opening was a lot shorter. It's 2 minutes odd compared to Let's Kill Hitler, which was 5 minutes something. Which is what Doctor Who's normally like. It normally has shorter openings. Ignore the bleeps. That is my Facebook. But anyway, basically you still got George scared. He's scared of the creak of Granny's trolley thingy. He's scared of the noise the elevator makes. And the Doctor, Amy and Rory are going to go and find out what's going on. They're going to go search around.
You sent that? That's what we're here to find out. Sounds like something a kid would say. Exactly. A scared kid. A very scared kid. So scared that somehow his cry for help got through to us in the TARDIS. Yeah, but you've traced it here. Exactly. Going up.
Okay, this bit, the Doctor then discovers the child that they are looking for. And coming up is a good bit with Amy and Rory, which is this bit.
Traffic warden from Croatia and a man with 10 cats. What are we actually looking for? 10 cats? Scared kid, remember? I found scary kids. Does that count? Try the next row down. Catch you later. Okay. Maybe it was, you know, junk mail. What? The message on the psychic paper, maybe it was just nothing.
And Rory seems to think it's junk mail. I like Rory. He's so optimistic. Scared of that shadow. This is the cool bit. The lift goes absolutely mental, and they disappear. But where do they go? You're going to find out soon. Now they're not in the lift. OMG. Yeah, now the Doctor's discovered the boy he's looking for, George. And there's his dad.
Right, that was quick, was it? Claire said she'd phoned someone. Social services. Yes. It's not easy, you know. Admitting your kid's got a problem. You've got a problem, I've got a problem. I bet they're connected. I'm the Doctor. Call me Doctor. What can I call you? Alex.
Now, Rory and Amy are searching around. This isn't the first time. There was a bit before where they're searching around. But I'm pretty sure this is the bit where they discover, sort of where they are. This is the clue that she gets.
Rory, look at this. What's a copper pan? No, it's not. It's wood.
It's a wooden pan painted to look like copper, hinting that they are inside a dollhouse.
Wait, hang on.
Because then they have a lantern, which has a switch with a bulb.
Wow, well, not 1700s.
You don't see that in 1700 something, as Rory would just said, sort of. And there's an eyeball. A freaky looking eyeball. It looks a bit like the eyeball that the Atraxi had, actually, which I quite to notice. And it's glass.
It's glass. It's a glass eye.
So they pretty much now know
It's not me.
that they are in a doll's house. They find fruit at some point, which isn't actually fruit. But I don't know when that is. That might have been earlier on.
Maybe it was things on telly.
And Doctor with an Rubik's Cube.
Right. Scary stuff. Getting under his skin.
I wish we saw him finish it, but he doesn't finish it.
Stop letting him watch.
It would have been cool to see him finish it.
And Claire thought it might have been something he was reading. Great. Reading's great. You like stories, George? Yeah? Me too. When I was your age, about,
This kind of
1,000
fun.
years ago, I loved a good bedtime story. The Three Little Centaurans, The Emperor Dalek's New Clothes, Snow White and Seven Keys to Doomsday, eh? All the classics. Rubbish.
The
Must be
Emperor
broken, eh, those
Dalek's
things.
new clothes.
Tiny away the way.
Where's Doctor Who gone these days?
How about here?
And George is absolutely petrified of the wardrobe
Not in the cupboard. Why not?
and doesn't want the Doctor to open it.
Thing we got him doing ages back.
And he
Anything that
looks,
frightens him, we put in
rather
the
than
cupboard.
scared, a bit
Toys,
shocked,
scary
but
pictures,
surprised.
that sort of
He's like,
thing. And is that
what's
where
going
the monsters
on?
go?
There's just a little gripe on the acting there. But you gotta let him off because he's a little kid, really, so.
There's nothing to be scared of, George.
Whereas Matt Smith's and Danny May's acting is really good. Just gonna open it. And then the landlord knocks on the door.
Front door.
Basically, the landlord's just asking for the rent. And back to Amy and Rory.
Open the cupboard.
I skipped a bit because
What? Should we? Well, gotta open the cupboard.
I don't really have much to say, but I like this bit.
Come on, how else will we ever find out what's going on here? Right, but you said monsters. Yeah, well, that's what I do. Breakfast, dinner, and tea. Fight the monsters. So this is just an average day at the office. Okay, yeah, you're right. Or maybe we shouldn't open the cupboard, eh? We have no idea what might be in there, how powerful, how evil that thing might be. Come on, Alex. Alex, come on. Are you crazy? We can't open the cupboard. God, no, we must.
Matt Smith's acting in this bit I really like.
Sells what?
And Danny Mays plays off it really well, so.
Gonna open the cupboard. Nothing on. Never anything on, he's a Bernard.
I skipped the bit where the Doctor goes to open the cupboard. And yeah, just gonna warn you, this contains a lot of spoilers. Obviously, as you can see, I'll put it in brackets in the title of the video anyway. Stop people from watching it if they haven't seen it, but by the time this video gets uploaded, you would have all seen it.
How old is George, Alex? What? How old? Yes, how old is George? Well, I told you just turned 8. So you remember when he was born? Of course you do. How could you not? You and Claire, Christmas Eve 2002, right? What?
This is
before George was born.
something you want to look out for.
Life, sure. You know, how sure. What are you trying to say? Look, I don't like this. I told you before. I want you to go. What's the matter, Alex? I can't. Oh, no. Oh, this is scary. No, Alex, this is scary. Claire and baby George, newborn, yes? Yes. Less than a month after Christmas. So? So look, Claire's not pregnant. What? Not pregnant. Well, of course not. Claire can't have kids.
There we go. So where did George come from?
We tried everything. She was desperate, as much IVF as we could afford, but Claire can't have kids.
Wherever George came from, they picked a couple who desperately wanted a kid.
How can I have forgotten that?
And there he is.
Who are you, George? It's not possible. This isn't George.
And this is the bit where the Doctor and Alex get sucked into the dollhouse, which is cool. When I saw this in the trailer, I didn't actually think it would be in this episode. I had a feeling it might be in the God Complex. It looked more God Complexy, if that makes sense. There we go.
I've been round them as well. I can't remember everything. It's like trying to remember the name of someone you met at a party when you were 2.
And Doctor and Alex are in the dollhouse now. They haven't met up with Amy and Roy yet. You can see the candles. And this is a good thing to point out, actually. The candles go out at how George does his bedroom lights. It goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then they go out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it picks up on that in a bit. This is an interesting bit's coming up where something happens to Amy. And I'll tell you as it's about to happen. It's weird with these peg dolls. They have like a weird disease thing. A bit like the empty child. That when the empty child touches you, you become them. And like with the diseased cats, when they touched you, you became them. The diseased people. When the peg dolls touch you, you become a peg doll. So here's peg doll Amy. There we go, peg doll Amy. And that's not freaky. That's another thing. I didn't find this episode scary, obviously, because it's supposed to scare the kids, which obviously it does the younger audience, but it doesn't really scare the older audience. It may creep us out a bit, and it did creep me out slightly, but I slept well that night, so it wasn't majorly. And I've noticed something about the Doctor's trousers. They seem to have got a slightly shinier looking than they used to be. I just noticed that as he walked over there. And here's the peg dolls they found. Okay, now the Doctor and Alex has met up with Amy and Rory, and George is about to face his fears. And goes George. And the peg dolls freeze. You think it's all over.
George.
But really, you couldn't be more wrong.
You did it.
It isn't all over yet.
Hey, it's okay. It's all okay now. Everything's gonna be fine.
Because now the peg dolls are going after George.
No. George, you created this whole world. This whole thing. You can smash it. You can destroy it. Something's holding him back. Something's holding him back. Something.
Who are you?
I'm the doctor.
A doctor?
No, the dog's not working out.
Take me away.
That's what did it. That's what the trick was. You thought you were rejecting him. You thought he wasn't wanted. That someone was going to come and take him away. Well, we talked about it. Yeah, and he heard you. Alex, attended sole function is to fit in, to be wanted, and you were rejecting him. We just couldn't cope. We needed help. Yes, but George didn't know that. He thought you were rejecting him. He still thinks it. How can we keep him? How can we? He's not what? He's not human. No.
This is a nice moment. No, a nice father-son moment. And now they've stopped the peg dolls.
Whatever you are, whatever you do, you're my son. And I will never, ever send you away. Oh, George.
The doctor just did it. Now we have a happy,
we had a great time, didn't we?
Yeah.
See? He's fine.
non-scared George.
What? Just like that? Yes. Trust me.
Now this is the line that just shouldn't be said.
Yeah, it's fine. Well, no, you can't just... I mean, it's sorted. You sorted it. Good man, Alex. Proud of you. Well, that's it. Well, apart from making sure he eats his greens and getting him to a good school, yes. Is he gonna... I don't know, sprout another head or 3 eyes or something? It's one of the 10s, I remember. He'll adapt perfectly now. Hey! Be whatever you want him to be.
This line that the doctor says.
Back around puberty, mind you. Always a funny time.
They had to mention puberty, didn't they? They just had to. I mean, I like what Mark Gatiss writes, but I mean, come on. Why mention puberty?
Civilization's the same. You feeling okay?
I think so.
Well, it's good to be all back together again, in the flesh. Come on. Now, did someone mention something about planets and history and stuff? Yeah. Where do you want to go? Mine's gone blank.
Well, I have just been turned into a wooden dolly.
Excuses. It's tough, though. It's like being given 3 wishes. The whole universe. Universes. Ooh, 3 wishes. Happy Baba. How about that?
This bit's good with the nursery rhyme. Yeah, I liked that. That was one of my favourite bits. Here's the next time trailer.
You're in a faster time stream.
The Girl Who Waited, which I'll be reviewing
So I have to
tomorrow
choose.
now.
Which wife do I want?
Which one's Amy one? Let's make touchy and go to sleep.
I don't really think the older Amy's that good looking, to be honest. I know it's just the same actress, Karen Gillan, just they made her look a bit not very good looking. Overall, I give Night Terrors 7 out of 10. Yeah, it's a average, decent episode. You know, you've got your horror side of it, and yeah, it was just a nice to watch episode, easy to watch. Now, things I've got coming up. I am jumping back on the Figure Adventures bandwagon, and I've got the Matt Smith series 1, and then I have a 6th Doctor adventure with Syl, a 4th Doctor adventure that I started on my old channel and never finished, which was called the Zygon Plan. I'm revisiting it. A 5th Doctor adventure, which I'm not sure what's happening, and then a 2nd Matt Smith series. And then I've also got some fan series stuff planned, but I'm not revealing my big fan series project yet because I've got a teaser trailer for it that I'm going to eventually finish and upload. So that's about it. I might have a couple of bass cover videos because I'm doing GCSE music and it will help me for my solo performance. So other than that, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys later.